earlier than usual because I'm going out this morning. So I thought, right, I'm going to jump on early and pull some cards, and I'm excited. I can be live about 2 hours. So it's very dark outside because it's a gloomy, stormy day, but it feels good in here. And if that's why it's a bit dark, that's why. If the camera seems a bit dark, that's why, because it's so dark outside. It's still very, very early in the UK. But I just want to say a big welcome and hello to everyone. And if you are watching this back later as a replay and you've got a question you want answering, just click anywhere in the replay and it will give you the answer you need to hear. I do that all the time. I'll say, right, angels, what do I need to know? And I click on, and I always receive the message I need to know in that moment. I did it yesterday, and I clicked on right at the point where it said, give all that love and attention to you. And I was like, yes, that's what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is answer some questions. So if anyone's got a question, just pop it in the chat for me. So I'm just going to bring my live up. Bear with me a second. So I've got 2 people in the house. Welcome, welcome. If you have got a question for me, just pop it in the chat. I know I'm a bit early today, but I wanted to do a live because I'm going out today. So I wanted to make sure that I come on and do one. So I'm just waiting for people to come in. If you all got them live, guys, give me a thumbs up. Just going to give myself the first like there. And then I'll wait for some people to come in. So we've got Cathy Vlaga, welcome, beautiful. Good morning to you as well. The early bird catches the worm. It's very earlier in the UK. What time is it where everyone is? It's just gone 7 a.m. here. So I'm going to be live my time till about 9 o'clock. And then remember, I am also giving a ticket away today for my live event in London. You've still got time to get involved in this because when I finish this live, I'm going to go on and I'm going to do the giveaway, okay? So if you want to win a ticket for my live event next month in May, then you can click on that video posted on Monday. Okay, so we're going to do a message then. We've got Paris in the house. Welcome, honey. Great to have you here. Paris says, good morning from Belfast. Amazing. Thank you for being on that. That's Paula. Sorry, I'm mixing you up. Paula says, good morning from Belfast. Paris says, happy Friday, Liz. Any message from David today? Paris, are you actually in Paris or is that just your name? Where are you in the world? So let's do a message for Paris from David today. It's very early, you see. I'm like mixing everyone up already. So, hey, we've got Victor in the house as well. Good morning, Victor. I know I'm early today. Welcome, welcome. We've got Raindrops and Caranda in the house as well, watching from Canada. Amazing. Thank you for being here. So this first message is for Paris. What is going on with David today? So what's going on with David today? And a big meow to Victor as well there. So David's saying, I am awakening, I am seeing the signs. So he's seen the signs. That means he's seen signs about you and he's seen signs about this journey and he's being shown that he is awakening, that there's much more to his life than what was going on before you. So you've been a big part of his awakening and he's making you aware of that. He's saying, I do see the signs too. And I feel you are seeing mirrored signs right now. So if you're seeing signs about him in a particular way, he will be seeing signs about you in that particular way. So pay attention to the signs because they're also signs about what he has seen. And he's saying, my intention is to give you what you want because I want what you want. So that's what he wants you to know. He wants what you want. So what does the connection require right now? And you're watching from Connecticut. Amazing. Paris is your name. How beautiful is that? Amazing. So what the connection requires right now is humility. Very powerful. It says there is no right way to get through this journey. So in other words, it's about releasing judgment. On this journey, we have to do that because we look at our person and we think, if I was in your shoes, I'd do it this way or I'd do it that way. And they have to do it their way. We have to do our life our way. They would look at our life and think the same thing. If I was in her shoes, I'd do it differently. So it's about releasing any judgments and realising all paths lead home. And that's the message. That there's no right way or wrong way. There's just the way. So it's about just being at peace with the journey here. So I feel what your person is saying to you is, I am seeing the signs. I do want what you want. And I do intend to give you what you want. But let me do it my way in my timeline. That's really what I feel. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, we've got Renie in the house as well. Sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. It's great to have some moderators in the house. I know I'm early today. I'm like an hour early because I'm going out this morning. So I've got to be off by 9. And it's 7, just gone 7 here. So I thought, right, I'm going to get up and do an early live. And then I know I'm going to come on. I may even do one later as well. I'm going to see how I feel today. But I'm definitely going to be live again tomorrow and Sunday. So we're going to do a message for Kat says, any message from Victor, my victorious warrior of love. I love that, my victorious warrior of love. So what does Victor want to say to you today? And I love that because we've also got our Victor, the moderator, in the house as well. So that's another sign for you that your Victor is around you, which is really powerful. Remember, I know you. That's what he's saying. Remember, I know you. We are one. I know you. I know everything about you. I know who you are. Isn't that powerful? Remember. I remember that I know you, that I've known you before. So I feel he's also recognizing this soul bond in a very deep way. And we've got gratitude. I'm thankful for you. So he said, I'm so thankful for you. I know you. I remember you. There's a real powerful energy around that. So what does the connection require right now? What does the connection require right now? The connection requires awareness, and that's exactly what's happening. He's coming into the awareness of who you are in his life and who he is and why he's here, and he's coming into the awareness of gratitude. It says, pay attention to their actions, not just their words. So this is kind of like understanding that sometimes they can't get the words out, but their actions give things away. For example, body language, eye contact, things like that. And also, this is reminding you sometimes things they do, their actions may not make sense. So like I've just spoke about, don't take anything personally, rise above the situation, don't look at their journey and think, why are they doing it that way? Try and see it all in a highway, because your person saying, I'm thankful for you, I know you, and I'm coming into awareness of what this all is. So I feel there's a bit of an awakening going on right now. And obviously, we're moving into Taurus energy tomorrow. So there's a big shift taking place anyway. Moving from the ram into the bull is a powerful one, because the ram's got power and the bull's got power, and they clash sometimes. And that can also be why there can be conflict around this time. That's why there's been so much chaos and upheaval. Plus the fact that we've got the dragon moving things out of the way. So there's a lot of power flowing in. I hope that helps, okay? Remember, if anyone wants a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Always available for personal readings. So we're going to do a message for Raindrops. Says, I would love to hear a message for me from my love. So let's do a message for Raindrops. What a beautiful name. Raindrops, beautiful. So what's the message from your love? What's the message from your love? This deck I'm using, by the way, is one of my newer decks. This is the Divine Masculine Get to Real Oracle. I've created a feminine one of these as well, and I've ordered it, but it hasn't come yet. There seems to be a delay at the moment. I ordered it 3 weeks ago. It still hasn't come. So Raindrops, what your person is saying to you is, my home is with you. And it's such a beautiful message, because home is not a place or a building or a location. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. And what your person is saying is, when I'm with you, I feel like I've come home. And that's that recognition, that soul recognition. It's so beautiful. It's like when everything makes sense, and that's what your person is saying. Home is with you. With you, I feel comfortable and strong and powerful and at peace and at ease. And also, this connection is so intense. So the reason they run from that home, the reason they can run from you, is because it gets so overwhelming and intense. It's so powerful. What your person is saying is, this connection is so intense. I've never felt anything like it before. And also decisions, I'm making them. So if there's any decisions your person needs to make to be with you, or to release themselves from something to be with you, or to deal with something in their life, they are dealing with that. They are saying to you, I am making these decisions. Our connection is really intense, and I just need a little bit of time to adjust to the intensity of it. But my home is with you, wherever you are. So again, it's not about a particular place. Even though what he's saying is, I want a home with you, it's about the feeling of the love. I'm making decisions because my home is with you. But anything that may get in the way of that is just connected with ego, because the connection is so intense. So the message I've got coming through for you is to kind of go with the flow and just allow things to flow and happen naturally, because we've got the boundaries energy here. So, there may be boundaries up for a reason. So maybe your person has got boundaries around their heart because the connection is so intense. So it says exercise self-respect and self-love. So the way forward is self-love, valuing yourself, respecting yourself, and being the person you want to be. And then you attract all of that in, because remember, we teach others how to treat us by the way we treat ourselves. And that's also what I've got coming through there. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you for the coming in. I've got a donation in as well. Just bear with me a second. We just, yeah, I'm just timing someone out. Bear with me a second there. So we get people coming on, just putting things in. That's why I've got moderators in the house. Thank you, moderators, for connecting with me and for, watching the chat as well. So I can see I've got Anne coming in with a donation. Thank you so much, Anne. Anne says, may I get a message from Frank? I'm afraid that his fear will make him stay with his wife. That's more your fear. And regret having met me, that's your fear. I tried to send our connection, love and light, thank you. That's your fear. Okay, that's your fear, your perception. Okay, he's changing. He knows he can't stay there. Okay, but you're saying, I'm worried he's regretting having met me. That's your fear. That's not his. He never shows that to you. He never gives anything of that way to you. He's always showing you constantly how he feels about you, that he's thinking of you, that you're on his mind. That's your fear. This is going to go on forever. It's going to go round in a circle, a cycle. So understand that what you're connecting with there, you will be picking up on his fears of making a change, but it's your fear of he's going to stay there. He regrets meeting me. That's your fear. It's the ego. It's just how we feel sometimes when we go into our own pain. So pull yourself out of that and realise that's just the ego. It's not real. It's illusion. When I'm reading that comment, to me, seeing it in a higher way, without the ego there, that's just hogwash. That's like the angels saying, come on, pull yourself together. That's not true. He could never regret meeting you. Why would he? Look at you. You've got to be more strong in this way where you believe in the love, because the love has that power to conquer everything, and it will. Okay, it's just in fear, that's all it is. So what does the connection require right now? They're saying intuitively time and space. Reciprocity, so, reciprocating the love. So obviously you understand that, and he knows that too. So first of all, the message is that he knows he needs to give and receive in equal measure in this connection. And that's the problem right now. He's with someone else, so he can't be with you the way you want him to be. He can only give you brief moments, okay, which people would say breadcrumbs, but when you're together, it's not really like that anyway. But it needs to be equally balanced. So in other words, the reason you're going into pain is because you want him full time. And you can't have him full time right now because he's got a situation to release, and you're in fear thinking, will he ever do that? So that's where the problem is. Okay, but it's only an ego. So really, while he can't give you everything you want, this is when you're learning to give to yourself. All the things you feel are missing with him, give to yourself. And they give me fear, and then that fear is released. And then everything else you can get with him in the 5D and experience all of that until he's ready to make the change, because he will. And he's very aware that he wants to give and receive in equal measure. He knows that. It's not like he's hiding that. You know his situation, and he's in fear and pain. So it says you get clarity finally. So you're going to get clarity on this situation, which means you're going to understand, okay, this is the way it is. It has to be equal. And you've got a choice. We always have a choice. You can think, right, am I going to put up with this? Am I going to continue the way things are? So I feel you're kind of coming to this conclusion in your mind of, what do I do? Okay, do I carry on the way things are because you love him and want him in your life? Or do you perhaps pull yourself back into you a little bit? Until he's ready to leave. You have to think, okay, because sometimes that's why separation happens. When there's a karmic situation, because if there's no separation, they can't go within and make the changes. So you've got to really think about what you want on. Rather than constantly thinking about him and what he wants, think about you. Are you happy right now with the situation the way it is? And if not, then you can obviously make a change by putting your own boundaries down and thinking, well, I'm going to focus more on me until he can focus more on me. Does that make sense? But I feel that you're not quite ready for that, because I know that it's going to hurt to go into a separation, because you do spend time with him and you do connect with him. We've got the truth. It will come out. Okay, it will come out. Everything's going to come out. Okay, and the truth is about, he can't keep on the way he is. It's all bubbling up inside like a volcano. Okay, that's what's going to happen. It's going to bubble up and it's all going to come out. So it will come out. Okay, remember, you're being protected right now because he knows he wants to be with you and he needs to give equally to you, and he's not going to let you go. Okay, so what he's saying to you is, my truth will come out. So in other words, what he's saying is, I will deal with this, Okay, I do love and want you. Please trust me. Okay, so, but you've got to think right now about what you want, because if he's hurting your soul to be with him while he's with this person, then you've got to think, right, well, I have to address that. Is this the right thing to do? Maybe he needs that space, away from you, where you're not in contact, so he can deal with his situation. Because I tell you now, he's not going to lose you. And he will be miserable without you in that way. But that's something you've got to go within and look at right now, because that's why you're feeling these feelings. Because part of you is thinking, well, I don't want him while he's with her. So you've got to look at that very clearly and honestly. And that's when you get clarity finally. I hope that helps, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. And I've only just realised, by the way, you can actually like the donations. I've only just realised that. So I'm sorry I haven't been doing that before, but I am now. So Antonio says, hi, Liz. Thank you so much for your support and like. Thank you for being here. May I receive a reading from my DF Jennifer? We are currently in no contact. So let's see what Jennifer wants to say to you in the silence today. I'm processing my feelings, and remember, I say this constantly. It's not that you're being ignored. You were being, it's not even like she's putting you to one side. It's like what she's saying is, I'm just dealing with my feelings. My feelings are intense. Until I can process and understand my feelings, I can't deal with your feelings. But she's still experiencing your feelings because you were one. So, when we feel there's no contact, we feel like they've put us to one side, or they're dealing with other things. And what your person's saying is, I'm just processing. I'm just going over my feelings right now. So this is why it takes time. And this is why we have to be at ease and at peace with the journey, because what the divine feminine does, and what's happening right now is, Antonio, you're the masculine, but you're operating in feminine energy right now. Okay, we've both got feminine and masculine energies within ourselves, and both energies align to come together. So you're experiencing your feminine energy, which is all the emotion. She's experiencing emotion too, but she's in this processing phase, which is a masculine energy. So what she's saying to you is, I need this time. Okay, I need this time to process what I'm going through. So you want to clear the air and sort things out because you're operating in that energy. She wants to pull back and go within because she's operating in that energy. So you want two different things right now. So you have to wait for the energy to balance again. Okay, so in other words, you want the same things, but to deal with it, most of the time, the person operating in feminine energy wants to sort things out, and the person operating in masculine energy wants to go within. And that's the difference. So we have to breathe and be at peace, because what the connection requires right now is friendship. So be there for her right now if she needs you as a friend, which means when she returns to you, because she's missing your friendship for sure as well. It's not just about the friendship. The friendship is the glue, okay, that holds it all together. Without that, there's nothing. Okay, it doesn't matter how much passion and fire and desire there is there. Without the friendship, it will fall apart. That's what keeps it strong. So the friendship is what she's really missing and really struggling with not having in the no contact period. Talking to you, okay, being around you. She's missing that. So she's saying to you, I'm going to come back because I miss the friendship as well as the love. But that's what she's really missing right now. So the message says, create a strong foundation through genuine friendship. And she knows that you have this genuine bond that goes beyond friendship, but that's what she's missing. I hope this makes sense, because she doesn't want you to think that's all she's missing. She loves all of you, the whole package. But most importantly right now, she's going to come back in a way of friendship. So I feel that this is about just being there and being open and forgiving and doing your part of the work, so that when she returns, you can build on that strong friendship. But what she wants you to know is she's processing her feelings about the way she feels about you, about the bond she has with you, the connection, and most importantly, the friendship. And I feel that's what she's missing right now. So what's next for you guys? Straight out, we've got you bump into each other. Okay, so the universe is going to create a way. We've also got they reach out to you and there's going to be an unexpected opportunity. Okay, so the universe is going to create a way where you may bump into each other, or something may happen which may lead to a reaching out to you, and it's unexpected. So just be in the flow, because something magical is going to happen and the universe has got that under control. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. I'm just excited I can like the donations. I didn't know I could do that. I'm not very good with technology, even though I do YouTube, believe it or not. So Ashwini says, any message from his conscious self. So what does he want to say to you? Big thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you all so much love. I'm a bit earlier today. If you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up as well. Really do appreciate it. And I'm also going to be live tomorrow and Sunday as well. So Ashwini, what he's saying to you is, I want to earn your trust. I know you don't trust me very much right now, but I will earn your trust. So he intends to do that. That's his conscious mind. And he's saying, I'm talking to you through telepathy, hear my call. So he's also conscious that he hears you talking to him. And he talks to you, that you have this telepathic bond, and that's what he's working on. So he's saying, trust that I will earn your trust. Trust that I will find my way. And trust that I hear your call. So he's connecting with you through telepathy. So what else does he want to say to you? Okay, what else does he want to say to you in this kind of silence that you're in, even though you're in telepathic communication? I'm still growing up. Okay, so he's reminding you he's still growing up, you know, in his own spiritual way. You're still learning. I'm still growing up. You're so mature. Why do you want me? So in his mind, you're the spiritually mature one. Even though you're still growing up too, because you're still learning your own lessons. And I see that when I'm connecting with your energy, because we're all growing up, we're all learning, we're all growing. There's no one higher up than anybody else, if that makes sense, because we're all here to learn and grow. But what the angels are saying to you is, in his eyes, he sees you as the more spiritually mature one. And I feel that's because you've got so much going for you. And the fact that you are you, you know, and you're not in the kind of situation he's in. So he's saying, I'm still growing up. I don't really know why you want me right now with everything that's gone on, but I am communicating with you through telepathy. And that's what you need to know. So what does your connection need right now? What does your connection need right now? Your connection needs insight, which is what you're doing. You're gaining insight through these readings. It says gather information which will help you understand. Well, that's what you're doing. Okay, so I really appreciate you being here because it helps you to understand what he's going through, especially if you go into pain or fear or struggle or worry. And I feel he's gaining insight into himself and why he's got into that situation and what he needs to do to rectify it. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Susanna, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages, Les, me and H, third party, our future. So what do you need to know right now? I've just liked your donation. That's so cool. If I could like every single person's comment, I would do. I appreciate every single one of you. Those who are donating and those who aren't donating. I appreciate every one of you. Just giving me a like is enough, you know. So I really appreciate you being here. And remember, if you're receiving a message through someone else, it's for you. If you're thinking, wow, that message really resonates with me, it's because it's for you too, even if it's not directly for you. So Susanna, what your person is saying is, this love is divine, it's a higher love. So what you're being reminded is, it's a higher love, which means it's possible this is a twin flame love. You know yourself what your connection is. That's why there's a third party. That's why there seems to be obstacles or lessons or challenges because of the situation, the soul growth involved. So there's soul growth involved. So what do you need to know about the connection, or what does the connection require right now? So the reason that card's come out is to tell you, yes, it's a higher love. So trust in what you feel about this love. And your person is also aware that this is a higher love. So the guidance is energizing. So the connection requires energizing. It says focus on grounding, okay? And it says generating positive energy, but they're saying focus on grounding because that will generate positive energy. Okay, that will generate that positive energy. So focus on generating positive energy between you. That means focus on the love, not the third party. Focus on the power of the connection you have, not the fact that there's something else going on, okay? So spend your time and energy focusing on you and visualizing the life you want and positive things in your life and blessings instead of focusing on negatives or the stress or the third party, because there's a lesson in that. Okay, there's something you're learning. And what's next is, again, we've got this card just flew off the top, you bump into each other. So the universe is creating a way for you guys to come together. So what's happening with the future and this third party? What do you need to be aware of? What do you need to be aware of? Conclusions are within reach. So I feel this third party is coming to an end anyway, this situation. So the full moon eclipse energy, so what it's showing to you here is things are turning around. Things are shifting. Things are moving. You know, we're moving towards this full moon energy anyway. So things are shifting and changing as we move towards the full moon. So the conclusions are within reach. So I'm not saying it's going to end around the full moon. It could well do, but it could be any full moon, obviously. It's in divine timing. But what the angels want you to know is that situation is coming to an end so you can move forward with him in the future. So that's what you need to know. So have faith in the love right now and trust it and understand that he's very aware, just like you are, that this is a divine love. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just have a look here. Yeah, I'm just checking. Yeah, I am wearing a wig. Yeah, someone just said I'm wearing a wig. Yeah, I've got a wig channel. Okay, I've actually got a wig channel. You don't need to time that person out, Victor. They're just asking, am I wearing a wig? Yeah, I'm wearing a wig because if you go over to my wig channel, you'll find out why. I've got a channel called Wigs with Liz. Okay, I'm not embarrassed I'm wearing a wig. I just choose not to dye my hair anymore. You know, I don't want to. I'm on perimenopause. Don't want to dye my hair, but I still want to have nice hair. And my hair is still nice, don't get me wrong, but I want to wear great hair. So why not? Why not wear a wig? Do you wear shoes and clothes? Yes. Well, there you go. It's the same thing. But check out my wig channel and I explain why there, okay? Maria Faye, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any angel message for me in my DM? Thank you so much. So what do you need to know today? What do you need to know today? Oh, thank you, Melissa. Sending you so much love. The message for you is the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so that's what you need to be aware of moving forward. And this is also full moon energy. You know, when is it the full moon? I say that because obviously it's on the 23rd. I say that because I'm pre-recording videos, so I'm actually quite far ahead when I'm time jumping and doing that. But the full moon is coming in soon. So this is showing you it's the end of a tough cycle. Whatever you've been going through with your person, that tough cycle is about to end. Okay, so there's a freshness coming in. So, and the Capricorn energy as well, which is this is the full moon in Capricorn here in this card, is about adventure. So I feel something is coming. It's like in West Side Story when Tony is singing, something's coming, something's good, what will it be? Something's coming, you're going to smell it in the air. Something's shifting, something's happening, something's changing. So something good is coming that's going to bring in a great adventure. So what does your connection require right now? Okay, your connection requires protection. So what you're being reminded is when you're not together or when things aren't happening the way you want them to, it's a protection energy. It says, don't let other people destroy what you know is true. And that's about not letting other people in your head. You know, trusting what you feel you know the truth. Because whenever you're not together, you're being protected. So don't let anyone else affect your vibration or tell you this isn't real or anything you see or read or hear. You know, you trust in the power of the love because it's shifting in the right direction. Something good is coming in here. There's going to be an end of a tough cycle. And what's next? Yeah, we got a spiritual or karmic lesson. So it feels like something you've been learning or a karmic lesson, it's coming to an end. It's like you're realizing things. I feel this is a new beginning coming in your connection. So it feels like the end of a karmic situation or a tough cycle. The spiritual lesson, for example, has been learned with that situation and things are moving forward. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from DM as he is silent and third-party discussion openly? Well, the first card coming up here, we've got awareness. I'm awake. He's aware of what's going on. Regardless of the third party or anything else, what he's saying to you is, I am awake. I know what I need to do. I know what this love is. I'm in the energy of awareness and they give me fear. And when they go into awareness, they go through the fears. They have to face the fears. I need time. You're learning patience right now. And you're learning to be aware of the blessings, not the stressful things. You know, so be aware of the opportunities within this connection. The opportunities to learn patience. The opportunities to grow. And be gentle with yourself as well as with others. And what he's saying is, be kind to me, please. Because what he's really saying is, try and see this in a higher way. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm understanding things. I'm finding myself. So he's asking you to be gentle with him. Be kind to me, please. That's what he's saying from his higher self. And also your higher self is saying to you, be kind to me, please. So you don't beat yourself up over things or compare yourself to anyone or go into pain. He's saying, I am busy working on me because I am awake. And he may also be busy at work doing things. So it's like he's saying, I am busy. It's not like I'm avoiding you or ignoring you. I'm busy with things right now to step into my power. And also he's saying, you are the one that has power over me. He's saying, power, you have it over me. So the message is, regardless of what's going on in the third party, whatever's going on, he's awake and aware. He's saying, I need time. I need time to fix it. I need time to sort it out. I'm working on it. So if he seems busy right now and distracted, it's because he's healing things within himself and he's working on things. So give him time. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donation, honey. Let's find Yashi's message. Where's Yashi? Yashi says, good morning, Victor. I can't see Yashi's message there, so I'll keep my eye out for it, okay? That's why I say if you are super chatting me, try and put it in with the super chat. Let me go down then. Otherwise, I see it as an energy exchange if I can't find it, you see. It's just jumping everywhere. Bear with me a second. We come back up here. So we've got Miss Sakura. Thank you for the donation, honey. Message, thoughts and feelings from Paul today. So what does Paul want to say? Look at that. Jump straight out. Ego. He's saying the only thing that holds me back from you is my ego. My ego is holding me back. That means his fear. Now, they give me a block in the throat chakra. And it doesn't feel like, like they're taking my breath away or anything like that. It feels like there's mucus there. And what that is congestion. Things that have been building and building and building for a long time that need to be coughed out. It's like when we have mucus and we have to cough it up. That's the feeling they're giving me. So he wants to clear the air. There's so many things that need to be said between you. There's still things that need to be said. And he's saying it's only my fear and ego that's holding me back right now. So the message coming out, I've got two here. Yeah, a conclusion is within reach here and you meet an important person. So obviously he's an important person to you and you're an important person to him. But what I'm feeling is he could meet someone who gives him some kind of advice that brings in a conclusion. That's what I'm getting. Okay, it's like, we meet people up for all kinds of reasons. We could have a conversation with someone just out of the blue. Someone we meet, for example, in a shopping centre or a coffee shop or a work environment, and they bring in a big revelation. And I'm getting that coming through in some way. He's going to receive guidance in some way through a third party. And I don't mean a third party as in a karmic partner. I mean someone else. Okay, he's going to be having a conversation with someone. It could be a family member, friend, colleague, someone random. And wow, it brings something up and it creates a conclusion. And that ego isn't going to hold him back anymore. So what the connection requires, again, is energizing, which means focus on positive energy. Focus on generating positive energy, which means focus on what you can control, not what you can't control, which means focus on lifting your vibration, gratitude, blessings, positive thinking, all that. And that will raise your vibration. It will create the way. But he's saying it's only my ego and the fear that's holding me back. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, let me just like that as well. We've got Daisy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, message from A, an update on the karmic situation. So what do you need to know? Okay, the message is, be kind to me. Again, that energy, be kind to me. It's like you're saying, yes, I'm in a karmic situation. Please be kind to me about it because I'm learning and growing right now. Be kind to me, be gentle, patience. Again, I need time. These are like the same cards that came out regarding the other karmic situation or third party. And everything happens for a reason. You saw him fly out the deck because it's the same energy. So again, if there's a karmic energy, if anyone's watching and there's a karmic situation, it just needs time. You need to be patient and allow it to unfold naturally because there's lessons being learnt there for the masculines and the feminines, for both people. So be kind and gentle. Okay, don't judge or go into fear. So Daisy, be kind to him right now in your awareness. You're saying, I am awake. So again, that card, I know what's going on. I know what I need to do. And I am being guided. And so are you. You're being guided by the angels. Okay, I'm not talking about this channel. I'm talking about angels watching over both of you, showing you what to do, making you aware of things. He said, I want to tell you the truth. I want to admit my feelings to you. I want to open up to you. And the time is now, be in it. So the angels are saying to you, Daisy, be more in the present moment. And then you won't go into fear about the karmic situation because we go into fear when we're thinking about the past or we're going over the future. Okay, what if? What if he never leaves that person? What if this and that? It's fear. Or if only I'd done this, if only I'd done that, things would be different. It's fear. In the now, you are safe. So the angel's saying the way you deal with it is to be in the present moment and to be kind and gentle to yourself and everyone else involved. See it all in a higher way, and it just needs time. So in the karmic situation, it just needs time. He wants to admit his feelings and his truth to you, and he's saying, I am awake and I do know what I need to do. That's what you need to be aware of, okay? And I am doing karmic readings for members right now until the end of the month, where you can go deep into the karmic situation. But that's a members only exclusive reading. So if you want to become a member and get involved in that, then you can. But obviously that's a paid personal reading. Ashley, thank you for the donation. What does B want to tell me in his silence, okay? So what does B want to tell you in his silence? Here we go. Awakening. I see the signs. So in the silence, he's seen the signs about you and what this connection is. And he's also awakening. You know, he's awake. He's awakening. He said, I'm going through an awakening. That's why silence occurs, so they can process and understand. He's saying it destroys me that I've destroyed our love. So he is going over all the things he regrets, all the things that have happened, the ways he wishes he could have done it differently. And he's saying, I don't know what I want. That's what I need to work out. So that's why he's quiet. That's why there's silence, because he doesn't know what he wants. And that doesn't mean he doesn't want you. He just doesn't know what he wants in his life in general. He's working through his emotions and feelings. He's saying, that's what I need to work out. And that's why he's seen signs, because he's been reminded of you, and he's been reminded of the things he wants in his life, things from childhood, things he may have repressed, like his goals and his dreams and the things he wants to create in his life. So give him time. The silence is serving the connection. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, just pop it in now for me. I can see you there, because obviously I've got my chat here. I can see you here as well. So my question got lost. Just pop it in now for me and I'll see it, okay? Okay, next question we're doing then is for Mera. Thank you, Mera, for your donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Any message of my DM is acting distant. So if he's acting distant, okay, I'll do you next, Yashi, okay? So any message from your DM is acting distant for Mera. So if he's acting distant, he's processing, he's thinking. Try not to take it personally, okay? The message is, he's saying he's learning from others. He's learning from others. So whomever he's around right now, and I'm not saying there's a karmic partner, anyone he's connected with, it could be family, could be friends, anyone. He's saying, I'm learning. I'm learning from these people in my life. So even though you're not together and he's acting distant, he's learning lessons. He's learning who he is. He's saying, you're the one that makes me happy. And what he learns through spending time with other people is that they are not you, okay? And you're the one that makes him happy. And he's working all this out. So give him time. If he's acting distant, he's just thinking, he's planning. It's that real King of Swords energy where they seem like they are aloof, but they're working it all out internally. You know, he's coming up with solutions. He's planning things. He's understanding things. So he's saying to you, you make me happy. So for example, he could be talking to a person and he's thinking, I wish I was talking to you. You know, whatever he's doing, he's thinking, I wish you were here with me. They are not you. So don't get triggered by anyone else he may be spending time with, because he's learning from those people. And he's learning that you're the one that makes him happy. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So Yashi says, let me go up to Yashi, because she donated and then couldn't find a question. Yashi says, any messages from my favourite person, my DM? So what does your DM want you to know? Okay, so this is for Yashi. We've got strength, okay? So really what your person is saying to you first of all is, where's your strength? Find it. It's within you. Your person, your masculine, is saying, you're one of the strongest people I know. Why aren't you grabbing that strength right now? And I can see that in the chat, because you're saying, oh no, my question's been lost, and you're shouting out to Donna and Victor. And, you know, understand that strength comes from within you, okay? And above you. You have power. So you're being reminded that by your favourite person, okay? But what he's saying to you is, I'm finding strength right now. I'm finding strength to change and move forward. And again, there's that card, others I'm learning. He's learning through others. And he's learning to find his strength to stand up to others, to speak his truth. That's what's going on. So what's next in your connection? a spiritual or karmic lesson. So right now there's a lesson being learned. It may be learned from others or through others, but it's actually a karmic lesson that's creating spiritual growth. We've got nothing yet. So there's nothing yet because you've got telepathic communication. So if you're thinking, why is there nothing yet? Why isn't he reaching out? Or why is there no communication? It's because you've got telepathic communication. You're learning how to connect in that way right now while this lesson is being learned. So find the strength within and connect with your special, favourite, amazing person, your DM, through telepathy. Okay, spend some time with him in the 5D and you'll know the truth, and that's what you need to know. It's not the right time yet physically because there's still a karmic lesson that's a spiritual lesson being learned. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. Palami says, hi Liz, good morning. Good morning to you. May I get a message from my person? I'm missing him. I don't know why I'm feeling down today, but definitely hoping everything will be okay. Thank you, sunshine. Well, there you go. Look for the sunshine. Look for the sunshine in this day. Say thank you, angels, for this amazing day. Try and look on the bright side of what's going on. You know, if you're missing him, it's because he's missing you. If you're feeling down, it's because he's feeling down. You're mirroring each other's energy right now. So what does he want to say to you? So whenever we go into those energies, we have to find things to be grateful for. We need to focus on spiritual practices that take us out of that lower energy. And then we start feeling good again. So again, this card's constantly coming up now. So this is a big message the angels are getting across to everyone. If there are others around them right now, whether they are karmic partners or friends or people that you may be triggered by, they are learning lessons through those people. They're learning through them. They're learning that they're not you, that nobody compares to you, that no one could ever be you. Okay, so the message coming through for you, Palami, is he's learning lessons right now through other people. And he's saying, I'm going to apologise to you. The apology you've been wanting and waiting for is coming. So he's saying, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry about the situation. It's coming. The apology is coming. That's what you're being reminded of. So what does the connection require right now? Intuition and laughter. So in other words, don't take everything so seriously. So today you're saying, I'm feeling a little bit down. So try and find laughter in your day. Find things to laugh about. Laugh about the situation. Think about something funny that made you laugh. So remember all the times you laughed together. So the angels want you to focus on the good times you've shared and the times you've had, the blessings, and also to listen to your intuition, to trust the gut feeling that you have, because you know this person is in love with you and you know it's real. So have faith in that and understand that whatever he's going through in his physical right now, in his physical reality, he's learning, and he's also learning how to come forward to you because he wants to come forward with an apology. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So Caro, thank you for the milestone, honey. Member for 47 months. Thank you for your amazing love and support. Hi, Liz. Thoughts and feelings of Diego now. Guidance on union. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? And a big thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you all so much love. I appreciate every single one of you. We've got confidence as your key to success. So for guidance for union is to have confidence in you, to have confidence in the connection, to believe and have faith and know that you will be together. That's the confidence that you need to have. Strength. There is strength in yourself and the love. And also your dreams need a practical plan. And this is a powerful one as we move into Taurus. So we've got Taurus and Leo energy here. Leo is about strength and Taurus is about taking back your power. And I feel you're going to feel that way anyway from tomorrow, even now, because Taurus energy is coming in. So what the bull is saying is, it's okay to dream about being together, but as above, so below, your dreams need a practical plan. And that's what's happening between Taurus and Leo. So I feel what the angel's saying is, as we move into this Taurus season now, until the Leo energy comes in, between now and August time, have confidence this connection is manifesting, because Diego is gaining more confidence to move forward to you, to put these dreams he's having of you, which I feel he is, into a practical plan to move things forward. And that's what you need to know. So you kind of got a timeline there for moving into union. I'm not saying that's definitely when you're going to come into union. Timelines are guidelines, but it's definitely a probability and a possibility. I hope that helps, but you must be confident in the love. Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, can I have a message from B's 3D self and one from the angels about us living in different countries? How can we explore a connection? By taking it one step at a time, by not overthinking it, by allowing it to flow, and don't let your past hold you back. So really what the angels are saying is, don't let the past hold you back. In other words, don't think, oh, it's going to go the same way it's gone all those times before, or what's happened in the past affect this. Just go with the flow. The fact that you live in different countries, who cares? You've got technology. You've got technology now. You know, you can be in the same room without being in the same room. You feel each other's energy. They give me fear. Let go of fear around that. How is it going to happen? Is it going to work? I do feel you're still overthinking things. And it's because of the past. A lot of fear coming up there. So don't let the past hold back what you're experiencing now. And don't let the future and the worries over the future or thinking about the future taint anything. Because the time is now. The angels want you to be more in the present moment. So what's he thinking? It's absolutely throwing it down here today. And I'm going out soon as well. I'm going to get drenched. We've got, yeah, look at this. We belong together. So it feels like there's a possibility that you could definitely have a future with this person. You know, we belong together. That's how he feels about you. Now, again, you know, it's also about you dealing with your own journey because you're aware of someone else in your life that you know, think is your masculine. But obviously on this journey, we do go through lots of changes. On my journey, for example, you know, I thought at one point Paul was my divine masculine, but he was a catalyst. Then I went through it with another one. You know, we learn these lessons. So the point is you'll end up with the person you're meant to be with. But I feel that B can see a future with you because he feels like he belongs with you. That's how you make him feel. Okay, and that's why you've got the union card, which is about being in a relationship. So it will work. You know, if it's meant to be, the fact that you live in different countries won't matter. But you have to have faith in that because when you try and control everything, you get in your own way and you get in the universe's way. And then the universe can't do what it needs to do. So the message for you is try and be more in the present moment and experience it day by day, step by step. And instead of trying to project it into something it's not ready yet to be. Just enjoy each moment. I hope that helps, okay? And there's definitely cleansing going on because of this weather as well. You know, there's a cleansing taking place as we prepare for Taurus energy. Miss Sakura, thank you for the donation. Is Paul moving on? Does he want me to move on? Why do you feel he's moving on? That's fear. Okay, that's because things may not be happening on your timeline. And it's not on your timeline, it's on God's timeline. There's a new romantic cycle about to begin. Okay, so, you know, you want this to move to the next cycle. And that's why you're saying, is he moving on? Does he want me to move on? Why would he move on? How can you move on? If you believe this is your person, you can't move on because you're not meant to. What you can do is move on from and let go of all the struggle, all the fear. So it's likely what you're picking up on is he's feeling your need for things now and he's feeling inside like, I want you to be happy. So if you can't wait or be patient or trust the love enough, there's someone else out there maybe for you. So like he's saying, I want you to be happy. And if that means not with me, I'll understand. Because he's not ready yet. Okay? So, but a new romantic cycle is about to begin. And they're giving me the timeline here of Libra energy. Something new is coming in around Libra energy. So we've got the date. I've written the dates down here because I'm not an astrologist, obviously. I just connect with angels. So we've got the energy between the 23rd of September to the 22nd of October is going to bring in a new romantic cycle. So you have to have faith and trust the love. Okay, and ask yourself the question, why do I feel he wants me to move on? Why am I feeling he's moving on? Because something is shifting, but it's a shift in the connection towards a more romantic cycle. It's only fear that's making you think he doesn't want you. Because that's what you'll really be thinking. If you're saying, that we're using the words, does he want me to move on? You're really saying, is he moving on from me because he doesn't want me anymore? And that's something you've got to heal within yourself. I hope that helps, okay? And obviously you received your other message as well, so put them together. Ioana, thank you for the donation, honey. Will my upcoming house remodel be successful? Visualize it that way, and that's what you'll manifest. If you're worrying about things, you're going to create things that you have to worry about. So in other words, if you see this as being successful, no matter how it falls into place, it will be. If you see things going wrong, that's what's going to happen because you create your own reality. So the message is, we've got a new romantic cycle begins. So that will mean that this upcoming house remodel will also lead to romance, because there may be the opportunity to bring more beauty and light into that environment. We've also got emotions are running high. So you may be feeling very emotional about it right now. And that can also get in the way. You know, when you're in fear over it, is it going to be successful? What's going to happen? So calm your emotions and relax and balance your energy to ground yourself, and then it will manifest in a better way. Yeah, it's time to release negativity. So what the angels are saying is, it will be successful if you release all the fear around it, all the negativity around it, because it's like you're getting in your own way right now. So just visualize everything running smoothly, and you can affirm that this house remodel is running smoothly. Everything is wonderful. It's all moving in the right direction. And I feel it's also going to be the opportunity to bring in new love, or to create love. So it could be with someone you're thinking about already, or something new, or someone new. And romance isn't just about love either. It's about feeling in the energy of love, feeling excited, feeling that you're loving life, loving what you do. So I feel the angels saying this is an opportunity to love what you're doing, and that's going to open all the doors. So the angels saying it's going to be as successful as you allow it to be through your own thoughts and actions and feelings. And you might think that's not answering the question, but that's answering from the angel perspective. So they're saying this can be successful for you, but you have to believe in it to achieve it. When you dream, you believe, you achieve. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation. Please answer for Donna. Okay, where's Donna's question then? And this is the thing when I'm looking for questions, you see. It's like, put the question in. You know, Donna, can you put your question? Like, Victor, if you're donating for someone, if anyone's donating for anyone, try and put the question in if you can. Because you can see the question, but I can't. Because I've got a big chat going on here. So, yeah, I'm just trying to find it. Just bear with me a second. Donna, right, I'm right at the top of the chat now. So, Donna, can you put your question in for me again? And then I can answer it, okay? So, I'm going to answer. Alicia says, hi, Liz, can I please get guidance with my DM? Let me just find it. Can I get guidance with my DM, please? Last time we talked, he seemed very different. Can I please get advice, okay? So what do you need to know? And then I'm going to do Donna. So Donna, put your question in for me. Or Victor, can you put Donna's question in? Or copy and paste it, or however you can get it in the chat for me, please. So first of all, this is for Alicia. What you've got to do is release doubt. You're going through doubt right now. You're saying, he's distant, or he feels different. Something feels different. So you've got to let go of doubt, okay? You've got to trust in the connection. This is what your person is saying to you. Your masculine is saying to you, trust in us. If you trust in us, you'll understand things are not always what they seem. Because things are not what they seem right now. They're giving me a head pressure. So it feels like he feels pressured in some way. And that's not necessarily about you. It's about something he's going through internally that he's dealing with. Okay, so he's saying it's not that I'm different. I'm just dealing with something that may be making me act a bit different. It's not about you, it's about me. So don't take it personally. He's asking you to trust in the connection, because you are twin flames. You are one soul. And you know him and he knows you. So he's saying trust in us. We are twin flames. Let go of doubt. So really this is about you releasing the doubt. That's what you need to do. So ask yourself the question, why am I doubting things? Usually it's because we're not giving ourselves enough self-love, or we feel something's lacking, or we're wanting something more from the other person when we need to be giving it to ourselves. So what the connection needs right now is kindness. So be kind. It says simple acts of kindness lift the spirits of others. And you may want kindness from him, but he's not giving it to you, maybe cool or distant. So give it to you. Focus on kindness right now. Uplifting your vibration, being loving and gentle, and that will open the doors again. You know, they're making the camera move there. It's like things feel shaky because doubt's getting in, and doubt's created by fear. It's illusion, it's not real. So bring yourself back into the now. I hope that helps, okay? Let's find Donna's question then. Donna says, is there any message from Mark on the 3D? So what does Mark want to say to you? Big thank you to Victor for donating there. Trust, I will earn it. So he wants to earn your trust. Okay, so he feels like there's been a breach of trust in the connection. He's apologising for that. And he said, I want you to trust me and I will earn it. We've also got surrender, just let go. So that's what you've been reminded to do, to surrender. And when we feel we've surrendered, to surrender more, to give it to God, to just let go, to allow things to flow. And I feel that's what he needs to do. They're giving me the word uptight. So feels he's quite uptight about things and he needs to just let go more. And you really teach him how to do that through your energy. We've got you very close to achieving your goal, which you know. And the goal is to be together. So you're very close to that, but you need to surrender. So the angel's saying continue to surrender and let go, and this will fall into place. So what's next is we've got a heartfelt message. So receiving that message that you've been after, the heartfelt one, where he's going to tell you how he feels, and that could even come in the meantime through a song because you're connecting constantly with music. So surrender and let go while he lets go of this uptight energy to be able to come forward. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm going to do a message for Victor because he selflessly donated there. Message for you today, Victor, is a time to give rather than take. So I feel this is an energy where, you are, and what have you just done? You've just give. The more you give, the more you receive. So I feel that's the angels recognising that with this card and saying to you, you are in this giving energy. So the more you give, the more you're going to receive at the right time. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful energy there. We're going to do a message for Virginia says, what game is he playing with me? Well, ask yourself why you feel there's a game. Okay, which means that you possibly think there's something's wrong or not right. So you have to go within and heal that. And people can only play games with us if we get involved in that game. Okay, so the energy right now is gaining momentum between you. Don't let your past hold you back. So it feels like it could possibly be that he's not even playing a game. He's just acting a certain way because that's what he's always done, or he's not used to a connection like what he feels with you. So he doesn't really know how to handle it. And things you've gone through in your past could be also creating fear because you're thinking, I'm not going to go through that again, or I don't want to get hurt in that way again. Because what I'm actually feeling is there's not a game being played at all. It's more he doesn't know how to act in this connection. And he's also not wanting to go over things in the past as well. There could be something from the past that's holding this back, whether it's his past or your past or something that is going on right now, but the energy is gaining momentum. So what this means is things will move forward with you guys, but you have to see it in a higher way. Someone can only play a game with you if you're involved in that game. If you're setting boundaries down and saying, I'm not going to get involved in that kind of energy, I don't mean saying it to him, I mean saying it to yourself and the universe, then that game won't occur. But it feels like it's connected with the past and the fact that he isn't used to a connection like this. So you just need to allow things to move forward, like go with the flow and not try and force anything. Just be in the moment. And then you don't overthink it all. And set your own boundaries and standards. You know what you will accept and what you won't accept in love. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Just coming up to 8 o'clock now, guys. Let me just refresh my chat. Bear with me a second. Because I've been on an hour and I can feel my tablet starting to get a bit warm. So when it does that, I just make sure that I refresh my chat. Let me go back on. Bear with me a second. I'm not very technical, even though I do YouTube, Okay, so I've refreshed my chat now. Let me just bring it back up. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go down the chat then. I'm going to grab a question. So we've got A says, do I have to be a member? I really appreciate one reading. You don't need to be a member. If you want to be a member of the channel, then what you can do is you receive extra guidance. Obviously, if you subscribe, you're going to know when I'm live. I'm going to be live again tomorrow and on Sunday. But let's do a little message, okay? So this is for A, okay? I'd really appreciate a reading. So what do you need to know today? The message for you is surrender. Surrender to the divine, especially between now and the full moon. That means anything you're worrying about, struggling with, stressing about, give it all to heaven. Call on the heavens. Call on the angels. Call on your guides, even your loved ones in heaven. God, the universe, whoever you connect with. Call on heaven and surrender to the divine. And then anything you're worrying about is given away. What that means is the universe, heaven, the angels can work on it on your behalf. and you let go of the burden. So anything you're worrying about, anything you're wanting, anything you are wanting to manifest and create in your life, give it to heaven. And then relax about it, breathe, and have faith that what your prayers have been heard and have been answered, whether that means bringing in a solution or allowing it to, align in its own time. Focus on that, okay? And then know that you are safe. So whatever you're worried about, give it to God, okay? We're going to do a message for, just moving the chat down. Zach says, can you tell me what's my sign? So if you mean what's your sign as in horoscope, I'm going to give you a message you need to hear. That's more important, okay? What's your sign? The message is right now you're going through something that's testing you. Your commitment is being tested. So the test could be in love or it could be in life. And what that means is your commitment to your journey is being tested. Your faith is being tested. You're finding your place in the world. So commitment being tested can mean a relationship. And you have to believe in the relationship, trust in love, trust in the power of love. But in this situation, when I'm connecting with your energy, I feel it's more your faith is being tested. And that could well be why you're asking that question. Because you're thinking, is this real? Can I trust in this? And the angels say you have to trust in yourself. You have to trust in the higher power to give you the right signs at the right time. Because the sign that's coming through for you right now is your faith is being tested. And you're being guided to find that faith through whatever it is you're going through. And that's what you need to know. Whether you wanted a question or not, that's your answer. We're going to do a message from Melissa. Says, any messages from my love? This is from Melissa Acosta. Any messages from my love? What do you need to know? Give me a block in the throat chakra. Your person definitely wants to clear the air with you. There's things that need to be said. We've got, it's only fear that creates the problems. That's what your person is wanting you to know. Fear is illusion. It's a false experience appearing real, or false evidence appearing real. What that means is we go there in the mind. We're overthinking everything, stressing over things, or we see something that isn't what it seems. So, for example, you may see something on social media and it creates fear. So what your person wants you to know is it's only fear that's creating a problem right now. And fear is illusion, okay? So your person definitely has something to say to you. So your person is saying, I'm feeling overwhelmed right now by the way I feel about you. And when they feel overwhelmed in that way, it can create a problem because that creates the overthinking. Your person is saying, I need you to forgive me. So whatever's happened in the past, they want forgiveness. Now, you may have already been working on that. You may have already forgiven them. But this is a sign that they need to forgive themselves because they are asking you to forgive them. So really, what he's saying is, I need to forgive myself because I'm feeling very overwhelmed with everything. I don't want to hurt you anymore. So again, he needs you to forgive him for whatever he's hurt you by doing. And he said, I don't want to hurt you anymore. I need you to forgive me. But really he's saying, I need to forgive myself for hurting you. I didn't mean to say what I said. And now I can't take it back and I'm panicking. So it feels like your person has said something or done something that may have caused you pain. And they are panicking about that and they need forgiving. But really, as I said, it's the fact that they need to forgive themselves and they're in fear about it that's creating the problems. I'm healing my wounds. So this is also a wound that needs to be healed. I'm struggling to cope with the pressure. So your person is going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul here. So it's so important you send love and light through the 5D realm. He wants to fix it all. He wants to sort things out and clear the air. So he's connecting with his true self to do that. So that's why there's possibly silence or separation, because he needs that time to work it out. So the message for you is it's only fear causing the problem, nothing else. So don't doubt the love or worry about it all as well. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Stephanie. Says, I need some guidance. So what does Stephanie need to know? What does Stephanie need to know, please, angels? What does Stephanie need to know? Message is adjustments are required. So there needs to be adjustments right now, okay, within this situation or whatever it is you're thinking of. Something needs to change to move forward. So what does the connection require, or what do you need to know? We've got work. So this connection requires work. So what this means is you've got to put work in to change a situation. Or if you're thinking about a person in general, they need to. Okay, so be willing to put in the effort to make progress. So something has to change. Something you're thinking about right now needs to change. There needs to be adjustments, and you've got to put the work in. So that means you have to make it happen, which means the universe, if we don't do the work, the universe steps in, obviously, and makes changes. But I feel you're being shown here that if you put the work into a situation, it will adjust and change. So think about it right now. Think, okay, how does this relate to what I'm going through in any area of your life? Adjustments are required. You know, and if you're thinking as well, if you're thinking about love, for one, then you've got to put the work in, which means you have to work on yourself first. Self-love, self-care, giving to you. If you're thinking about work or career, there may be a change that needs to happen. And you may need to put work into that change to make it happen. So you may need to work a little bit harder or think about where you can put your time and energy. Or maybe you want to work on yourself. That's what you need to do. This is a general message for you. And I feel this is definitely a message about power. Stepping into your own power. I hope that helps, okay? We've got some keyboard warriors coming on here saying the most ridiculous things today. Thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me. Susu says, may I ask for necessary guidance? Of course, let's do a message for Susu. Susu Swift. Okay, what do you need to know? Message coming through is take time to breathe out. So the necessary guidance for you is that you need to use breath work to calm yourself down, because that will also bring in clarity, answers and understanding. So breath work can be just breathing in and out. Taking the time to do that, because it brings us back into the moment. You know, whenever we're in struggle energy, we're in fear, past or future energy. In the now, you are safe. So you can breathe yourself back into the now. When we breathe out, we are releasing. When we breathe in, we are taking in. So we take in love, we breathe out fear. So breathe out anything that needs to go. And also breathing is connected with things like meditation, relaxing your mind to gain answers, clarity, calming yourself down. You know, you can do that through meditation, like a guided meditation, or a meditation where you're connecting with, you know, music, or you're just relaxing. Or you can do a mindful meditation, going out in nature, breathing, or doing something that calms your mind. You know, for me, my favourite thing to do is actually to go to a coffee shop and sit there for 20 minutes just watching the world go by on my own. And that's like meditation for me. Because, you know, when you haven't got the time to meditate. Obviously, I've got time to meditate. But what I mean is I prefer doing that because it's the way I calm myself down. It's the way I relax. It's the way I reconnect with myself. To other people, that may be the worst thing in the world. Some people go for a drive and it relaxes them. Even though they're awake and alert because they're driving the car, they find it very soothing. So do something that soothes your soul and you'll feel better. That's the guidance for you that's necessary for you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Gina says, help, I'm confused. Do I go or do I stay? Well, you do what feels right in the moment. Okay, obviously, you're confused because you're thinking, well, part of me wants to go, part of me wants to stay. So you need clarity. So communication is the key. So the message is, what you need to do is communicate with this person. You need to communicate about what's going on. That's what's happening. If you were communicating, you probably wouldn't need to feel like you need to leave. Something is triggering you to feel that way. Something is coming up into your awareness that needs to be addressed and looked at. And we've also got the energies gaining momentum. So the things are changing, things are shifting for a reason. So the energies gaining momentum would really suggest a move. But I feel what you need to do is communicate first. You can communicate first with the angels and ask for clarity on this if you don't want to go there with communication with the person you're thinking about or the situation you're connecting with. But I feel if you talk to the person, it's going to make a change anyway. And it will either go one way or the other. But obviously if you're thinking about stay or go, it's because something isn't right there or something needs to change or you need to speak up or communicate something. And that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Angel says, hi Liz, I met my DM finally and my exam went really, really well. Thank you for all the support. I can't be grateful enough. That's great to hear. Let's pull you a little message then. What does your connection require right now? What does your connection require right now? What does your connection require right now? We've got laughter. So make sure you're bringing laughter into the connection. Playful energy, fun. It says, remember all the times you laughed together. And I feel that's also what your person is connecting with. You know, the way that you have good times, the fun you have, the love you share, it's powerful. And things are coming out. They're giving me as well, like that feeling of blocked energy in the throat chakra. Things are being released. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Muscan says, hi Liz, any message from the 3D self of my DM? So what does your person want to say? Message coming through as you're in my future. That's what your 3D self masculine wants to say. You're in my future, you're in it. Okay, so what's next for you guys? What's next for you guys? Abundance is yours. So you're going to start receiving many blessings. Abundance. And this also means this love is yours. You're going to be in the future together. So, but be in the now, you know, operate in the now, but understand that your person is saying, I intend to be with you in the future. In my future, you're in it. Powerful. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Cece. Thank you for the donation, honey. Let's go up to Cece here. Hi, Liz. What does my love want to say to me today? So what does your love want to say to you today? This is for Cece. Message is masculine I am, okay? So what your person is saying is I am your divine masculine. So if there's been any doubt about what this connection is, this is really the way the universe is confirming to you what you already know, that you are twin flames and this person is your divine masculine. And they're in the I am energy, which is a creative energy. So it feels like your person is stepping up. That's the message, okay? So what else do you need to know? What's next for your connection? A meaningful conversation. So the opportunity is going to come in. Yeah, you receive a love letter. So I'm not necessarily saying he's going to write you a love letter. This could be a message, like a text. Feels like there's going to be an opportunity for you guys to have a meaningful conversation because he's stepping into his power as the divine masculine. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I hope you're well. I had a dream of my DM Mohammed last night in the 5D. He come out of the car to talk with me and he messaged you. So sign of communication coming in. Okay, so have faith that the universe is creating a way for you to meet up. That's what I'm feeling there, like a serendipitous meeting. Okay, let go of doubt. Trust in us. That's what he's saying to you. Don't doubt this. Trust in the love. And also, marry me, commitment. This is what he wants in the future. So you're moving towards commitment. Okay, that's what you're moving towards. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but you're moving into that energy. And he's saying he lied because he was afraid. So anytime he lied about his feelings or denied his feelings, he's saying, I was afraid, that's why I did that. In spiritual truth, he's saying, I want you to trust in us and release all doubt about the connection because I do want to marry you and I want commitment. So it's all moving forward in the right direction. That's what you need to know. And that dream was showing that to you. So I feel the message for you is let go of doubt and have trust in the love. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for GR says, hi, beautiful Liz. What does Ray want me to know? Is he still living with his sister and helping her out financially? I'm working on my email for you know what. Appreciate your patience. Thank you so much, honey. I am available this weekend and moving into next week as well. So we've got, he's saying, remember he's learning. So you're saying, is he still living with his sister and helping her out financially? I feel he is because he's learning a lesson through it. He said, I'm learning lessons through others right now. So he's learning a lesson through that. And obviously that will be a financial lesson. So let's bring in a message from Archangel Ariel. What you need to know, straight out. So with the card coming through as 444. So you are being protected by angels as you roam the earth. So what you really need to know is this journey is protected, which you know anyway. But as he's walking around his day, as he's, you know, going through his life, whatever he's going through right now in his life, he's being protected by angels. And also, he's got to stop it, okay? Because what he's doing is he's helping her out financially. He's got to stop doing that. That's what he's learning. He says, lending people money is helping them to remain in a cycle of debt. Be cruel to be kind and end the cycle. And that's so true. Okay, we feel like we're being loving and kind, helping people out in that way, but they get reliant on it. And then they don't take back the power. So he's got to stop doing that. That's what he's learning right now. So he's currently learning that lesson. And he's saying, I'm planning to approach you. I'm planning to approach you. So he's planning to move forward. But he's also planning how he can approach this situation so he can stop helping her out financially. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Lakeisha. He says, hi, please, if you can let me know my relationship future with Shaitan. Okay? So what do you need to know? What does Shaitan want to say to you first of all? What does Shaitan want to say? The message is acceptance. So what this really means is be more in the present moment, okay? Instead of thinking about how the future is going to be, obviously you can visualize that, but instead of worrying about it all, just be in the moment, because that's part of the learning, part of the journey, part of the growth. So acceptance is part of my learning. And he's also accepting who he is, what he is, which means, if you feel that you were twin flames, he's accepting that too. There's going to be a celebration. So what I feel is coming in the future is a celebration. Okay, so really that's the angel's way of saying to you, everything you want is going to happen. It just may not happen the way you expect it to, or the way you want it to in the moment. In other words, it may take a bit longer than you expect it to, but it is happening. So the message for you is to accept that everything is as it's meant to be right now, and the future will take care of itself. It's like even Jesus said, don't worry about tomorrow because it will take care of itself. Focus on today. Focus on the blessings of today. That's what you need to know. So part of the learning is to accept things as they are now to create the celebration of the future. That's what you need to know. Fire Queen says, phew, this chat is crowded, impossible to get an answer. Well, clearly I've seen you there, so I'll use my own intuition. So many donations, the rest of us will be lost. Well, if that's how you feel, I'm going to time you out because that's not true. That's your perception of what's going on. And clearly I've just been guided to your question. Well, I've been guided to. So if you had asked a question instead of moaning, you would have received your answer. And that's all I'm going to say. We're going to do a message for Vidishri says, shall I wait for my ex or move on? Shall I wait for my ex or move on? Well, clearly, if you are thinking about your ex, then there's feelings there, and you can't move on when you have those feelings. You can move on from the struggle. You can move on from the worry and the fear. So it's destiny for you and your person to be together. So I feel that, you know that inside that you and your ex are destined for each other. So you may feel this person is your twin flame, or you may feel you have a soul bond. And that's what you need to know, okay? That's what you need to know. So me and you are destiny. So you can try and move on, but the point is you can't move on from someone you're destined to be with. But you can move on from all the struggle and all the fear. So that's what you're being guided to know, okay? Me and you are destined to be. So just be at peace, be patient, focus on self-love, focus on giving back to you. That's what the angels want you to work on. I hope that helps, okay? Lousious Liz, thank you for the donation, honey. Let's go up to your message. Or I'm looking for your message. I can't. Oh, there we go. We will sell our house and our daughter move with us. Don't you mean will you sell your house and will your daughter move with you? What do you need to know about this? The message is coming through for you today. You've got luck is on your side. So it's a very lucky time. Okay, and it's a very lucky time between now and Sagittarius energy. So as you move towards Christmas time, luck is on your side. So definitely feel your daughter's going to be there for Christmas time and it's going to be a lucky time. And also have faith in your dreams. So have faith that this will work out for you in the way you want it to, and it will, because luck is on your side. And I feel this is what's happening between now and the Sagittarius season. So to give you those specific dates, we've got the energy of the 22nd of November to the 21st of December. So something is moving and something big could happen around those dates anyway. But you're being shown that luck is on your side as you move forward. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. But I get a powerful yes coming through for that. Jacinta says, hi Liz, how does my DM feel when I kiss his hands? Please can I get a message from him in the 3D? Well, obviously kissing hands is a very beautiful thing. It's a very loving thing to do. Wow, when you kiss his hands, he feels that you are twin flames. He feels the soul bond. We are one soul. He feels that. And, it's the same as like when you kiss the forehead or, you kiss them anywhere that's, I'm trying to say, respectful in a way, but it's something different than normal. Like not the lips or anywhere else. It's kind of that, it's a beautiful thing. It's like what we do when we really respect someone and we feel tender towards them. It's like a feeling. It just creates that bond. Is there anything else you need to know right now? You've got to be bold and make the first move. So, that you did that. You were bold and did that. And it brought power. It brought him power. It said, believe in the impossible. It's also made him believe in the impossible, that he can change. That he can be somebody new. You know, you make him feel that way. You give him strength. I feel that's what the angels are showing you. You know, when you kiss him in that way, it brings strength out. And also to know that nothing is yet set in stone, which means things are always changing. Things are changing and evolving. So this is a great time of change in your connection. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do a message for... let's have a look. Sonia says, morning Liz, I'd love a message please. Let's do a message for Sonia. What do we need to know for Sonia? The message for Sonia is surrender to the divine. There it is again. You know, and this is really for everyone watching. You know, if you're going through struggle right now, if there's anything that's on your mind, give it to heaven. Okay, surrender to the divine. You know, trust in love, trust in the journey, trust the process, trust in your life. Surrender anything you're struggling with, especially with this full moon, give it to heaven. Okay, go for a walk in the moonlight, breathe it in, and feel the changes occurring in your life. That's what you need to know. I'm going to do a message for Megg makes a comment. Let's bring you a message in for your person. You've got giving back is so important, and I feel you're aware of that and you know that. So giving back to yourself, finding your strength, finding your power. And it feels like right now that's what both of you are doing. So you're both giving back to you right now. It's only ego that holds the connection back. Things are shifting. Isn't that beautiful? So focus on you and giving to you, and things will shift and change. Yeah, the universe is saying, at the moment, it's like the universe is saying to you, or the angels saying to you, your person is in an energy where they know that nothing will come of the situation until they show the world who they really are. So in other words, they are gaining the strength and clarity and courage to become their true self and step out. And it's like, you know that until your person is honest and open, nothing will happen. So they know that they want things to happen, not only with you, but in their life. So they've got to step out of their comfort zone and show the world who they really are. Because until they do that, their life is not going to shift. And that's what they're working on doing right now. I hope that helps. Okay, so I feel your person is going through a real big awakening process to make things happen in their life. I hope that helps, okay? Deepo says, hi Liz, I felt unappreciated, so I announced my intention to withdraw from a work situation, but I feel I need to speak up and bring unjust issues to their awareness. Should I reach out or stay quiet? Well, if you're feeling you need to speak out, speak your truth. You know, do what you feel is right. But remember, whenever we're feeling unappreciated, we're feeling something's lacking or missing. So we have to give back to ourselves. It's really a sign from the universe to give back to you. Okay, to fill up your own cup. But to answer your question, speak up. You know, because you're saying that, why would you stay quiet if this is bubbling up inside? It's going to pour out of you at some point like a volcano. So do what you feel guided to do. And whenever we feel that way in a work situation, there's always awareness of something isn't right. We need to make a change. Something has to change. So it may be the universe's way of getting your attention to the fact that you know, there's something better coming in for you. So speak your truth with love. So what do we need to know about it? Okay. Wow, it flew across the room. So you're going to have to step up and, you know, speak your truth and do what you need to do. We've got laughter. So what I'm feeling with this is remember to laugh at human nature, because it helps you to see the funny side of things, and then you don't take things so stressfully or personally. So remember all the times you laughed together. So there may have been times where you enjoyed spending time in that environment. So you can focus on that, because what you focus on grows. Okay? What you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on how bad everything is, that's building and building and building. If you start focusing on good things and good times, that's also going to build and build. So you have got a choice. You know, you can stay quiet and work on gratitude and see if it changes, or you can speak your truth. But if it's building up in that way, it feels like you, and for me to have to get up and walk away to pick the card up, it feels like you may need to walk away from that situation. And this is just something that's happening to make that possible, which means there could be, you know, you could end up losing your job, or you could, you know, quit your job because something better is coming. That's what I'm feeling. I hope that helps, okay? Thomas says, hi Liz, can you do a reading for me, please? So what do we need to know for Thomas? The message is, wow, a new start is coming for you, Thomas. And you start, whether that's in love, life, within yourself, becoming this new person, a new start is coming, and something big is happening. And this could even happen between now and the new moon. The new moon is coming in on the 7th of May. So it's like a new start is coming between now and the 7th of May. So keep the faith, be positive, get excited because there's magic ahead. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for coming in, honey. It's great to see you. It's been at least a year since I had a period. I thought I was in menopause, but it seems like it's back. Should I be alarmed, or is it Ascension transforming me possibly? Well, if you watch, I don't know if you do, but there's an amazing lady called Carrie-Anne Wright. I watch her on YouTube because she's the menopause queen, because I'm going through perimenopause myself. And she talks about how, you know, you can have a period after a certain amount of time when you're on menopause. It's a normal thing to happen. So, you know, don't worry or be alarmed. Obviously, if you feel alarmed, then go and see a doctor. But I feel what the angels are saying to you is, you know, it's something to relax about. The more you relax, the more, you know, your body knows what it's doing. And your body really does know what it's doing. But if you connect with Carrie-Anne Wright and watch some of her videos, it will put your mind at rest. That's how I started feeling at peace with my perimenopause, because I didn't know what was going on. Because my mum years ago, I mean, she's passed now, but she just said, oh, you'll love menopause because you just have a few hot flashes and then your periods stop and that's it. And that's what I thought it was going to be like. No, you have heart palpitations, you have thousands of symptoms. It's crazy. And that's what you're being reminded, that sometimes we need support. So I found Carrie just on the off chance. You know, she popped up on my YouTube feed at the exact time I needed to see something about menopause. And really, she educated me on menopause through watching her videos. So, yeah, diagnosis, change of life. That's what you need to know. Your body can handle it. So Archangel Raphael is saying, it's just a change of life. If you are concerned, obviously go and see a doctor, but you're already healed in spiritual truth. Okay, so remember, you're already healed in spiritual truth. There's nothing wrong, you're fine. You just need to cut out toxins. So toxins could be things you're eating or drinking that may actually be affecting what you're going through. So, you know, think of it that way. So I'm not even connecting with it being ascension. I'm feeling it is menopause, it's time of life, and that's what you need to know. If it was anything sinister, Raphael would bring it up. That's why I created this deck. Because, you know, when we're spiritual, we can also be a little bit of an overthinker, especially about physical stuff. And when we are awake, we're more aware of what's going on physically anyway. So, you know, I can be a little bit of a hypochondriac sometimes. So I created this deck for me and for anyone who needs help in that way. This is the Archangel Raphael Oracle of Healing. Look how thick it is. There's everything in here, okay? I hope that helps. So we're going to do a message for... Raindrop says, I'm asking for my friend Bob. No Wi-Fi or data at her place right now. She's a big fan. Great to have you here. And remember, we're not fans, we are soul sisters, a soul family. She wants a message from her person, debt left, no contact from him since December. So what's going on with him then? Okay, what's going on with him? No contact since December. What's going on with him? And what's the energy around the connection? One card. Strength. He's finding strength to move forward. He wants to reach out, but he's finding strength and he's gaining strength within himself. So he feels like he didn't feel good enough. Okay, he didn't feel good enough for Bob. So he had to go within himself to heal and process and work it all out. And he's finding that strength, because that strength is always within. And what the angels are guiding me to share with Bob is that, you know, she is strong enough to get through what's happening right now. So what does he want to say in the silence? He's saying, I don't know what I want. That's what I'm working out. And it doesn't mean he doesn't want her. It means he's working his life out. He's processing everything in his life. He's saying, I don't know what I want. That's what I need to work out. That's why I'm quiet. But it does destroy me that I destroyed our love. So he does feel a lot of regret and remorse around the situation. Let's also bring in a card from the Moonology. We've got, be bold to make the first move. He's gaining the strength to reach out right now. Okay, to be bold to make the first move. That's what he's doing. He wants to make the first move. And I know obviously it won't be the first move, but it will be the next move. But he's finding the strength to do that right now, and that's what she needs to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got... Justin says, how do readings work by chance? Do good things happen? Do bad things happen? Bad things happen? Good and bad things happen. It's all for growth. Let's pull you a card. This is for Justin. What does Justin need to know? We've got, what do you need to release? So what the angels want you to do is think about what you need to release in your life, especially as we move towards the full moon. Because the full moon is all about release. So you need to perhaps release negative thoughts or release this good and bad energy, because, you know, good things happen every day when we focus on blessings. If you focus on gratitude, it will change your life around. There's a book called The Secret. I'm sure you've heard of that one. There's an even better book called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, which helps you focus on gratitude intently. Okay, if you read a chapter a day, there's only small chapters, they've got little exercises in there. It will change your life. It did for me years ago. When I read that book, I bought copies and gave them to all my friends, because I was just like, oh my God, this book is life-changing. So the angels say, what do you need to release? You may need to release a situation in your life. You may need to release negative thinking. There could be other things you need to release right now. So the angels want you to sit down in an environment that's very calm to you, without distractions, for maybe half an hour, and think, right, what do I really need to release in my life? What do I need to let go? And it may just be that you need to look at things in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Anthia. Says, where's it gone? Feeling uncertain about lots of things in my life. So they're giving me blocks as well, like things need to be said or cleared away. So what do you need to know? The message for you is you are safe, and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. So if you're worried about anything, you are surrounded by angels. You know, that's why you've come here, because this channel is about angel guidance, receiving angel guidance. Okay, I do a daily angel message every day for that. So you are loved and you are safe. And that's what the angels are saying to you, regardless of what's going on. You are watched over. You are protected. And believe it or not, whatever's going on in your life, you're exactly where you need to be to learn and grow as a soul. That's why you've come to Earth. And I feel you're going through an awakening process right now. So the message coming through for you is balance. You need balance right now. The reason why you feel uncertain is because you don't feel balanced. So the angels want you to work on grounding yourself. And you can do that through breathing yourself back into the present moment. It's only uncertain around the future or the past. You know, wishing we'd done things differently, wishing we could change the past, or going over the future, think if only this, if only that. Be in the moment. You can ground yourself by going out in nature and walking, you know, around somewhere, just feeling the energy of the air, breathing, calming yourself down, leaving your phone alone, having more time for yourself. That's what you need to do to gain clarity. But the message the angels want you to hear is that whatever's going on, you are safe and protected. And you'll be okay, and you're being guided. And God would not give you anything that you can't handle, because you are strong enough to handle it. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jalet Baxley says, pull a card for me, please. What do we need to know for Jalet? They give me a lot of blockage in the throat chakra here. The message is the energy is gaining momentum. Something is shifting in your life right now and moving forward. So even if things have felt stuck or stagnant, that's about to change. And I feel that anyway with the energy of Taurus coming in. So Taurus season is going to blast things forward. Okay, it's going to bring a shift in. So things are moving forward in your life. They're about to change. I hope that helps, okay? Silver and Shine, great to see you, honey. Hi, Liz, how will things progress for my DM and I in the next 6 months, please? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Well, a lot of blocks coming up here. I feel that there's going to be a lot of blocks released in general over the next few months anyway. You know, they give me that very strongly. So you matter to me. So what's going to happen over the next 6 months is your person is going to show you that you matter to him. You know, they're going to give you more attention. And also there could be a proposal. I have something to say. So I'm not saying a proposal as in a marriage proposal. If they're going to suggest something. Okay, I have something I want to say to you, and I'm going to show you you matter to me. And also music, listen to the lyrics. So music is communicating things to you right now. So let's bring in a message through music for you. I definitely feel things are going to be said. Things are going to come out into the open. Feeling lovesick is a form of ascension. So if you're both missing each other, you're going to be feeling it in that way. So you can feel physically unwell because you go through a period of high ascension. So you're going to go through ascension symptoms as well as you prepare for each other. So ask Archangel Raphael to ease you through the process quickly so you can return to full health. I hope that helps, okay? Angel Love, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, can I get some guidance regarding my upcoming holidays and time with family? So what do you need to know? Straight out. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith that whatever you're wanting to happen will happen in a much better way than you can imagine it. So it's going to bring in beauty and love. Have faith in your dreams. What this time with your family is going to bring up, and holidays, is that your dreams can and will come true. It's going to show you that you are loved. You're going to receive blessings. So it's going to be a very powerful time. That's what you need to know. Before we do Azure, I'm going to do Shelene says pick a card for me, just while I'm holding the deck in my hands. This is for Shelene. First message is prosperity lies ahead. So as we move into Taurus season tomorrow, you're going to start feeling more abundant. There's going to be opportunities flowing in. Prosperity can mean abundance such as monetary gain, opportunities flowing in, feeling healthier, feeling more loved, things moving forward for you. And also there's an action energy there as well. So we've got Aries energy, Taurus energy. This energy we're in right now is about movement, things happening, things moving forward. There may even be someone moving forward to you as we move into Taurus energy. I hope that helps, okay? So Azure says, let me find your question. Is someone doing magic on me? If you're feeling that, if you're worried about that at all, call on Archangel Michael, okay? Things can only affect you if you allow it to. So even if someone is doing magic on you, imagine you've got a force field around you and whatever's coming at you it's bouncing off. Okay, imagine you've seen those films where you've got ships, like starships, like alien ships, and they've got a force field around them and people shoot at the ship and it just repels off. Nothing can affect you without your own permission. And if you feel scared or worried, call on Archangel Michael to shield you, and it will shield you. And you have to understand that what people send out, they get back anyway. Okay, so if you feel a certain person is sending psychic attack to you, they're going to receive that back because they are sending that out. So don't let it affect you. Just visualize big shield around you, a big kind of force field around you, and nothing's getting past that, because trust me, when you call on Archangel Michael, nothing gets past Archangel Michael. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether someone is or isn't. There's always people sending energy to other people, whether it's good or bad energy. It's how, give me fear, it's how we respond to it that makes it real. Okay, so you can choose to respond to that or react. So if you think nothing can affect me, I'm fine, you will be. If you think, oh God, my life's going wrong because of this, this and this, then that's your perception. Perception creates reality. That's what you need to know. So call on Archangel Michael. In fact, I'll pull you a message from Archangel Michael if I can find the deck. There we go. I've got all my Doreen Virtue cards over on this table. I've got many of them. So what does Archangel Michael want to say? I'm in the process right now of creating my own Archangel Michael deck, but it's still about 5 cards short, and I have to wait for the right messages to come in. Self-respect. So really what you're learning here is about self-respect, to, treat yourself with love and respect, and then nothing can hurt you anyway. So you can affirm, say, or pray. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me to see myself as you see me, in the eyes of love. Thank you for honouring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself, and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships, so I am surrounded by loving and kind people. So when you affirm and pray that, that's what you're going to attract in. I hope that helps, okay? Dylan, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, do I have a message for my person today? So what does your person want to say to you today? Okay, we've got future, you're in it, okay? And this came through earlier for someone else, so very powerful message here. So Dylan, what your person is saying to you is, no matter what I've said, no matter what I've done, no matter what the situation is or how things seem right now, you are in my future. In my future, you're in it, and that's what I see. So what else does your person want to say to you? We've got, I'm sleeping on the sofa. So I feel that, your person is doing a lot of healing and deep thinking right now, and may fall asleep on the sofa for whatever reason that may be, depending on their circumstances. But, we sleep on the sofa when we're busy or we're thinking, or, we can't sleep. So we just fall asleep where we are. And I feel that's a big message about change. I feel your person is going through changes to be with you. So let's see what your connection requires right now. Wow, what does your connection require? We've got reciprocity. So this is really, I can never say that word. It's about, your person knows that it needs to be equally balanced. It needs to be reciprocated. So it needs to be you both giving and receiving equally. And until they can do that, this is why there's that delay. And also it requires attention. So your person knows they want to give attention to you. They need to give attention to you. So they're really giving attention to themselves right now so they can listen. So that when you come together, they can listen more to you and speak less. So in other words, again, it can be equal. So that you're both listening to each other and compromising and talking and communicating the right way. So I feel your person is really working on themselves right now to be able to be with you the right way. But in the future, you're in it. I hope that helps, okay? TG, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. AJ's current feelings for me. I felt his yesterday message was discouraging and I've been misunderstood again. Well, again, that's perception. Perception creates reality, okay? He's saying to you, I do want commitment with you and I do want to marry you. So that's his feelings, that's what he wants, regardless of the situation. He's saying, I want to be able to marry you and I want to be able to commit to you. So he'll be working on himself to make that happen. And everything else is perception. If you feel misunderstood or you feel that some messages were discouraging, you have to look deeper into why you feel that way. The angels always tell you what you need to know. Right now, the energy is gaining momentum. Things are happening for the highest good. A new start is coming. Changes are occurring. And sometimes things seem bad, but they aren't bad at all. They're getting better. God prunes the tree to create the fruit. Without the pruning of the tree, we can't create the fruit. We all go through that. I'm going through that in my life right now. And we have to have faith in the process and trust that God knows what he's doing. The universe, the higher power, whatever you believe in, there is a plan. There is a plan for your life, and that plan will include commitment and marriage, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in this love, and you have to not take things personally, and rise above drama and chaos, and be okay with where you are, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Harman says, how are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? We've got, let's do a message for Renie. Let's pull a card for the beautiful Renie. What do we need to know for Renie? Look at this, for Renie, have faith in your dreams. What a beautiful message to come out. And you do, and you will. And you said 66 in the chat, that's a big sign as well to overcome ego. It's about overcoming challenges and overcoming things in our lives. We're going to do a message for, let's move the chat up. Bear with me a second here. Just seeing if anyone's question is jumping out here at me. Titi says, is John from Cancer really interested in me with a good purpose? I'm Lisa from Aries. So let's check what's going on. Okay, what do you need to know about this? Okay, we've got believe in the impossible. You have to believe. Sometimes things feel impossible, but with God all things are possible. And I feel what this means is, this person sees things in you that inspires them. Okay, so this person wants to earn your trust as well. So I feel that this person has been through things in the past and they've got trust issues. And they, have kind of projected that into your connection in some way. So what this person is saying to you is, I want you to trust me and I will earn it. And you have to surrender and just let go, which means allow things to flow in this connection. Don't try to force or rush anything. Just be at peace because the impossible is going to happen. Believe it. So I feel there's definitely a future for you guys, but you have to just be in the flow of it and allow things to happen naturally, because it could well be that there's trust issues from the past that are being healed now in the future or in the present. And that's part of this person's purpose in your life. I hope that helps, okay? Janet, thank you for the donation, honey. I did answer your question. I don't know if there's anything else you want to ask me. If there's any, it could be an energy exchange. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for that. We've got Sheree, Sakura. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Says my current feeling. So let's do a card for you. A card for you, okay? I'll call you S. It's easier. Okay, I'm connecting with your energy. I don't need to know your name properly or say your name. I connect with energies. So we've got a new romantic cycle is about to begin. And this is again new moon and Libra. And the Libra energy here is September to October. So it feels like a new romantic cycle could come in around that time. So this could be your person returning to you in a more romantic way or new love coming in for you. But I feel until then, you're being guided to work on balance, self-love, and finding peace with yourself. And the guiding needs to bring in the romantic love oracle for you. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Okay, we've got you are loved and safe, and you're saying, you know, my current feeling. The angels are all around you, protecting you, watching over you, and guiding you. So you can affirm, I am loved, I am safe, and that's going to open all the right doors. And I feel it's very likely that love is coming in for you in some way, shape, or form, whether it's the return of love or new love during Libra season. So balance your energy until then. I hope that helps. Okay. Yeah, like Renie says, don't forget to give Liz a like if you are enjoying this. If you're glad I'm live, give me a thumbs up, guys. I'm going to be on for another 15 minutes, then I'm going off because I've got to go out this morning. But I am going to be live again tomorrow and Sunday. So pop on your notification bell. I've been on a little bit earlier today so I can get this live in. I may even do one later. I'm going to see how I feel, but I'll probably be too busy today. But I've got a really busy one. We've got Larisha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, guidance cards, please. What do you need to know? This is for Larisha. Megan, if you want to be a moderator again, just email me and I'll kind of give you the list of the do's and don'ts right now. And then I can make you a moderator again because I can see you here and, you know, you're really helping me out in the chat. This is for Larisha. A personal issue is going to reach resolution between now and Cancer energy. So as we move towards June and July, something is going to resolve for you, okay? We've also got adjustments are required. So it feels like the right adjustments are going to happen to bring in this resolution. So something is definitely shifting here between now and July, even moving into August. Something big is shifting. Okay, so have faith in where you are. So what does your connection require? What does your connection require? We've got understanding. Everyone has their own unique lens, or everyone has their own perspective. It's about not taking anything personally and recognizing everyone has to do life their way. So don't judge anyone or think it should be this way or it should be that way. Just be in the flow of life. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Dylan, thank you for the donation. Also been feeling anxious and jealous, any advice? Usually if you're feeling that way, it will be connected with your person too. They will also be feeling that way. You know, anxiety is fear about something needing to happen. You know, anxiety about what's going to happen or the uncertainty of the future or feeling anxious about timelines, that kind of thing. Jealous can be when we're afraid our person is moving on or there's someone else around or we're feeling something is missing or lacking. So I feel you could definitely be picking up on those things from your person if you know that's not really what you're connecting with. But the way you move through that is by being more in the present moment, because you can't get anxious in the present moment. It's not allowed. You know, it's universal law. You can only get anxious about the past that you can't change or the future that hasn't yet occurred. You can't be anxious about the present moment. So breath work brings you back into the present moment. And then when you're in the moment, you don't really feel anything's lacking anyway. So you don't really feel jealous in the moment. So the answer is to be more in the present moment. And jealousy is about self-worth. You know, it was a big one I had to learn on my journey because, you know, when we're feeling jealous, we're not trusting ourselves enough. We're not loving ourselves enough. We're not valuing ourselves enough. We're believing that someone else can have what we want or someone else can take something from us. And that's just not true, because everything we ever need is within us, including our special person. So the message coming through is you're very close to achieving your goal. And that's why you're feeling all these ways, because, you know, if you see yourself as a twin flame, you'll also be operating in both energies the closer you get to your union with your person. So you can experience your own feminine and masculine energy, and that can feel very out of control. And you can go through all of those kind of feelings as well. I hope that helps, okay? Butterfly says, I have trouble sleeping, any advice? Yes, call on angels. Call on Archangel Raphael to calm your emotions. Call on Archangel Honiel to calm your mind and bring in calming energy. Obviously, people say do things like have a relaxing bath, maybe put some lavender oil in there, put some lavender oil on your pillow. But really, it's about calling on heaven. You know, I've been going through something in my life for the past 3 weeks and I haven't been able to sleep at all. And, you know, I've been calling on God and I've been relaxing more and more. And I had a brilliant night's sleep last night for the first time in a long time. And I know it's because I called on God. You know, I've been calling on the angels and I know I've been learning. So obviously if you're restless and you're not sleeping, you'll be learning something through it. So it's not like the angels are going to grant that wish directly if, you know, or give you that directly if you need to learn something through the sleepless night or be made aware of it. But if you call on God, he's going to bring that in when you need it the most. So it's more than likely that you're having trouble sleeping because you're minded about something, you're anxious about something, you're overthinking something, or you're connecting with another person who's overthinking something. So let's pull you a message from heaven about it. So what do you need to know? Work through your fears. So there'll be fears affecting your sleep. So when you work through them, you're going to sleep better. Okay, so calm your energy down. You can use affirmations as well. I'm safe. Everything is working out for me. I'm exactly where I need to be. But maybe try calling on Archangel Honiel, okay, because Honiel calms you down. She is the angel of peace. And that will bring in more peaceful and restful sleep for you at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? K Hearts fan, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, there's a message from the divine and my person. So what does your person want to say to you? The message is, you are radiant, shine. So you're being reminded by heaven as well to continuously shine that beautiful light of yours, because to your person it's radiant and it's attractive and it's magnetic and it pulls them in. And also, your person is apologising for hurting you. I'm sorry I caused you pain. I'm sorry that I hurt you. I want to touch you. I want to be tender with you. I want to, heal that pain away. So this is definitely them wanting to reconnect with you and to spend time with you, making it right. And again, all you need to do, is to shine that light, to be confident in your connection, to be confident in yourself and have faith this is moving forward, because it is. So your part of this is to be confident, to shine. And you can see that with the lion. You've got that beautiful yellow energy there. It's also about connecting with your solar plexus, shining that light out of you and remembering who you are, because your person is well aware what they've done and how they've hurt you, and they want to make it right. They want to touch you. And it's like, when you hurt yourself and you touch it and it feels better, or you put a plaster on it and it feels better. That's what they want to do. They want to make it better. I'm getting that coming through very clearly. So they want to make up for the past and be very gentle with you, and they don't want to hurt you anymore, and they want to touch you and make it right. And touch you is like touching your hand, or just giving you a little bit of that kind of tentative energy where you feel loved, because your person does love you. So that's also bringing what's next for you. What's next for you? Yeah, so it may feel like a stalemate right now, but it is moving forward. Okay, so even though it may feel stuck, he's learning and growing, and so are you. So continue to shine that light, and that stuck energy will shift. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do a message. Victor says, can I please have messages from my twin? So obviously I know I pulled a card for you, but that was about the energy. So just let go. The message is just let go right now, surrender, give it to heaven. That's what you need to be doing, okay? And I can't remember what the other card was, but it could have been similar to that. Your person is saying, what if you don't like the real me? So in other words, they are struggling with being their authentic self. They need to be that person. And that's what they're struggling with. Saying to you and anyone else, what if you don't like the real me? So they're afraid of being their authentic self, and that's something they're working on. And you obviously being your authentic self, Victor, allows your person to do the same, because you are that inspiration. You mean more to me than anyone ever has, and I'm learning what that means. So your person is still learning about the connection, understanding what it means. I'm trying to calm my mind. So again, there can be anxiety there. Your light is my guide. Isn't that powerful? Your light is my guide. Again, like I've just said to K Hearts fan, your light is the guide. Shine that light. Beautiful message. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off because I've got to go out soon, and I've been on for 2 hours, so I'm really grateful I could spend this time with you guys today. I'm sending you all so much love. If anyone wants a personal reading with me, you can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I'm also announcing a little bit later on, that's what I'm going to do now before I go out, the winner of the ticket for my event. And if you want to get involved and come to my event next month, hit the link in the description box below for all the details. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, welcome. Pop on your notification bell, because I'm going to be live again tomorrow and Sunday around this time, around 8 a.m. UK time. Oh, it disconnected and reconnected there as well. So have a great day. I'm sending you so much love. Mwah. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you, everyone who's donated and everyone who hasn't donated. I appreciate everyone. And I really do, want you to know how grateful I am for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you soon.